but we didn't make it easy on your crews or the construction crews, because I wanted to highlight, we are the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection, something that you should know, that the Meigs Point Nature Center is actually powered by a clean, renewable geothermal heating system. There's also solar arrays down there. We're going to have EV charging in the parking lot. And similarly at West Beach, we have solar hot water and EV charging coming soon as well. So again, we made it hard on your folks, and they were incredible. A special shout out to Tony, though, for his dedication to this location, including the sign over the door was something that he did special on his own. So another big thank you. The next speaker, our park system and Hammonasset have really a close relationship with all we're trying to do here in the state on tourism and to build our economy. So a key partner in that is the Commissioner of the Department of Economic and Community Development, Commissioner Catherine Smith.
Good morning, everyone. What a great day. What a pleasure to be with you. And it really is great to have a great partnership with Rob and his team at DEEP. You know, tourism is really important, and of that 8 million visitors to our parks and 2 million to this park, I can guarantee you a number of them come from out of state. And not only do they come to this park and enjoy this incredible asset, but they also go downtown and have a beer, or they buy, stay overnight in a hotel, or they rent a house. They are part of our economy for the summer, and it's really an important part of the economy, one that is actually worth about $14 billion every single year to the state. So it's really important to keep investing in our assets, to make them the kinds of attractive places that people want to come back to every single year. So this upgrade to the facility is fantastic. And by the way, on a side note, it's STEM education for our kids, right? It's science, technology, engineering, and math being built into our kids while they're really on vacation, which is fantastic. So I think this is going to be a great asset for us. Summer visitors are really important, and they have grown in this state dramatically, up about 12% over the past year, or I should say 2015 over 2014, so we're hoping for an even greater increase over the course of this year. And again, it's because of investments like we're making here that will be possible. So Rob, thank you so much for including me today, and congratulations on what will be, I think, a fantastic summer here at the beach. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine, and thank you, because that brings us now to our last speaker, and I really did save the best for last. And our next speaker is a true friend and partner of DEEP and the entire park system, Chris Koster, President of the Friends of Hammonasset Beach State Park. And so, as you come on up, I'm going to embarrass you a little. We have so many friends groups across the state, but few are as active and dedicated and special as the Friends of Hammonasset Beach State Park. They are such an asset to this park, and as you'll see inside, the work that they did to get this done is unprecedented and unbelievable. From bake sales and tree sales and all those, logging hundreds and thousands of hours in dedication to this special place, and it wouldn't have been as wonderful without you. So thank you, Chris. Thank you.
We still have morning. It's only 5 to 12, so we're making it here. Thank you, Commissioner, for the kind words. It's hard to believe how fast time flies, because I feel like we were just standing here last year with a pile of sand. So it's pretty amazing that this is all done and ready to go. It's a pleasure to be here, and the Friends of Hammonasset was very pleased to be involved in this project. And for those of you that may not be aware, the nature has been a vision in many people's eyes for many, many years. And Ranger Russ Miller, and Don Rankin, where are you? Don? And Don Rankin, they chatted about this type of nature center many, many years ago. And I just want to share a little story that I heard that I don't know how true it is, but I heard from Susan Whalen, Deputy Commissioner, that many years ago, Don Rankin approached her and said, "We need a new nature center." Susan, are you around? And she said, okay, well, we can get it built if you guys can fund and take care of all the exhibits inside the Nature Center. So now here we are, many, many years later, many years of Don managing plant sales, Christmas tree sales, raising money like crazy for years, and his poor wife left at home, Nancy, while he spends hours and hours and hours up there on the post road selling things. So, in other words, all the money that was raised, Don had a very big part of doing that. So again, as mentioned, all of the funding for all the educational exhibits came from the Friends of Hammonasset. But as of 12:01 this morning, we transferred all the ownership to the state of Connecticut. So now they'll be responsible for the filter systems, all the maintenance, and all those types of things. But it's all beautiful and new, so I'm sure it'll be fine, right? So. I would also like to thank Dave Rathbun. Dave, gotta just step out of the crowd. Overseeing this project. Dave, I can't even imagine how many hours you spent watching over everything. I mean, committee meetings, sometimes 3 times, sometimes 4 times a month. Trips down here. I heard that he was here last night until 1 in the morning. So you might need a nap. We'll find you a little place. Maybe the Megs Point trailer will help, right? So anyway, but I hear that you're very good friends now with people like Diane Joy, Assistant Director of State Parks, Ranger Russ, and you have bonded immensely, right, over the past year. Secondino Construction, they worked very closely with Dave, and I know that, Tony, I heard so many good things about you through the whole project, and you were very, very accommodating. Kurt, from Something Fishy, I saw him around here earlier. Oh, he's way there in the back, responsible for all the beautiful tanks, especially the touch tank. This company is way there in the back. And then Farmington Displays, I don't know if there's anybody here from Farmington Displays today, but they were the design firm that helped us design all of these exhibits, came up with fabulous ideas. They also did all the fabrication and all the installation of the exhibits. And they did a wonderful, wonderful job. Just remember that this was all made possible because of members, monetary donations, and volunteers, again, such as Don Rankin out there at that Christmas tree sale every year. Supporting such fundraisers will continue to be a critical part of the education here in the park. Our mission as the Friends of Hammonasset is to enhance and beautify the park through education, including American Indian culture and history. So remember, in the fall, we always have Hammonasset Festival, so join us there. That's where we teach a lot about the Indian culture. So if you're not a member, please visit our table today, which is way back there, or visit our plant sale on the way out, and that will help support future projects like this. Another thing, we have a little gift shop. There's a commemorative mug celebrating today, so if you're interested, something to remember today. Please join me in thanking the state of Connecticut, the Friends of Hammonasset, the board of directors of the Friends, the committees, and those who I might be forgetting. And I'd also like to thank Senator Kennedy, because he's very, very supportive of our Friends organization. He shows up to anything we're doing, and he's very, very supportive of us. Thank you. Okay. In closing, I just want to remind everybody that Memorial Day weekend is not just an excuse for a 3-day sale, the official start of summer, that the true meaning of Memorial Day goes far beyond barbecues in Hammonasset and mattress sales. Memorial Day is a day to honor our veterans. So this weekend, please take a moment to reflect on the brave sacrifices, others, and the true meaning of Memorial Day. I look forward to seeing you all in the park, and thank you for supporting Friends of Hammonasset.
Well, thank you, Chris, and thoughtful words there as well. One last person we didn't quite thank, and this is a nature center after all, and we were missing without thanking Kathy Vanderauer of the Connecticut Ornithological Society. Again, Hammonasset is a birder's paradise. This is really a special location from that natural perspective as well. So. really a great moment. This is what gets us at the agency really energized and excited, particularly to see so many folks here. So I don't want to delay you any further, because this is a place where you're supposed to come in and actually touch things and interact. So this is not a stuffy museum. This is a place to get your hands wet. You're going to go into the touch tank, see all the amazing displays, see what's on display. Come on in. We have snacks and cookies and drinks as well. I don't know if we had enough for this size crowd, but we're going to move over to the ribbon and do our official ribbon cutting, and then enjoy the building. So thank you all for being here.